Hi, this is your dietitian Anuradha here. Biotics. What is this biotics? Some physiology, chemistry, and what the topic, right? You all know about probiotics, and few of them had come into light about prebiotics, right? Let's explore. Yeah, what is this biotics? I have got the topic. Very interesting. Biotics in contest with gut health. Very prop, very, very famous it has become, right? So biotics gain lot of traction in context with gut health. So referring to prebiotics, probiotics, postbiotics, symbiotics, psychobiotics, there are so many other. So one small thing we all know is probiotics, right? First we learn about prebiotics. It's a non-digestible carbohydrate that promotes the growth of the beneficial gut bacteria. So every time we're talking about gut is our stomach and small intestine. So probiotic, they are the live microorganisms when consumed in adequate amounts confer a health benefit on the host. That is our body, our digestive system. Symbiotics are combination of both prebiotics and probiotics. Postbiotics are the byproducts when these pre and postbiotics, probiotics, when they are together taken and the metabolites, the fatty acids which form are the byproducts of it. So let's explore. Wow, just see this. So beautiful, right? This is our small intestine. Look at the villi, that is finger-like structure. Look at the bacteria, those cute ones, doing so much of our job, right? They're doing so much of our job, right? So we need to take care of them. How do we do it? Let's explore. So prebiotics. So prebiotics are the type of dietary fiber that act as food for the beneficial gut bacteria, promoting their growth and activity. What is this? Bacteria growth. They are good bacteria. Okay. The minute you think about bacteria, we only think about the bad bacteria, stomach upset, right? No, these are the good bacteria, the little ones which I showed. They're doing good work for us, right? So examples are garlic, onions. They have inulin, a type of fiber which benefits the gut bacteria. And you have antichokes, asparagus, and you have chicory root, dandelion, leeks, and you have apples, oats, barley, flaxseed, legumes, cocoa. All these things will help you to make that good bacteria work in a effective way, right? So these are all gut bacteria. We have lactobacillus and bifidobacteria also, which will help, to improve our gut bacteria, the good ones I'm talking about. Next comes the probiotics. Probiotics, we have two different groups. The probiotic bacteria, one is lactobacillus, the other one is bifidobacteria. So this is usually in a synthetic way when the doctor will prescribe you to take. So to relieve your digestive problems like bloating or you have stomach upset or all that. So this is naturally found in our curd and other fermented foods like idli, dosa, and other fermented foods, which we generally include in our daily menu. Bifidobacteria you usually see in dairy products. Doctor prescribes a synthetic medication for the irritable bowel syndrome. So that's how it is. So how do they act on our body, these probiotics? One, they restore and maintain the equilibrium of microbiota. Second, modulate the immune response. Three, strengthen the barrier function. What is the barrier function? If you see the small thing here, see whatever we eat, the food, in that toxins, like you have food which has got colors, like ice creams you take, and some food colors is added in some foods like gobi Manchurian and all. They carry a lot of toxins, right? And other foods, air, whatever we take inside. So there is a leaky gut happens when you don't have good bacteria inside. So this bacteria, when it weakens, what will happen? This barrier, inside, it will start leaking and all the toxins will enter into your bloodstream. That's when you will have all gut issues, bloating, flatulence, gas. All these issues happens when the barrier breaks. when the barrier leaks, all these toxins will enter into that. So good bacteria, to maintain good bacteria in your daily menu, eating whatever you're eating, you need to have this prebiotics and probiotics every day, such that this barrier is maintained and no toxins will enter. So here you see eliminate pathogens and toxins. That's what it says, right? So not to have a leaky gut, you need to maintain your biotics. I love saying this biotics. So our India, if you see, we have so many foods we naturally take as probiotics. So many are there. So other than probiotic supplements, gut health can be restored and maintained by making some simple changes and incursions in your diet. These There are many foods naturally high in probiotics, and having them regularly will save your some visits to your doctor. Yeah, you don't have to visit your doctor clinic. So that's why I'm here to explain this, right? So, homemade paneer. Everybody knows about paneer, but don't buy paneer outside. Please make it at home, and healthy paneer, because lots of adulteration and fake paneer is coming up. So I suggest to go with the natural, which is very easy. Like take the milk and put vinegar, or in the boiling milk, put vinegar or lime juice, and it breaks, and you need to just remove and hung it, and you get your paneer. It is ready. Very, very simple and easy. So paneer or the cottage cheese is commonly eaten in an Indian household, right? While it is rich source of protein that we all know, it also a great source of probiotics also, right? Paneer is made through a process of fermentation. So that's how it is exceptional source of probiotic. Next comes curd. So curd, homemade curd, it is very good. It is a storehouse of lactobacilli, over 250 strains of it. This makes curd the best source of probiotic, and it is consumed on almost daily basis and widely known to help many digestive problems. You are upset with the stomach, first thing they say that have curd rice, have buttermilk, right? So that is what it is. So curd plays a vital role. So I suggest you all, please include your in menu in lunch, dinner, even morning breakfast, because few people with paratas they eat curd, right? And if you're having cold and you say, ma'am, I don't want to eat curd, just put turmeric seasoning. It will take care. Very simple. Next comes buttermilk. So many of us, how we take buttermilk is take 2 spoons of curd and dilute it in water with salt. That's how the buttermilk nowadays what we are taking. But actually the traditional buttermilk is made from the remaining liquid while making butter, which has carboxylic acid and lactic acid bacteria. This is the traditional way of making buttermilk. Buttermilk has many amazing benefits. It's in low fat, rich in antioxidants, and rich in vitamin B12, right? So are you gonna take it? Now anyway, summer has started. Chas to lena padega. So you take buttermilk. You can add pudina. There are so many combinations. They add ginger seeds, cumin seeds powder. Few people add hing, that is asafoetida. Few people add pudina, mint leaves, kothmir, coriander leaves, ginger, curry leaves, even slits of green chilies. So combinations are plenty, but I suggest you this can be taken as a mid-morning drink, which is very, very hydrating and also best probiotic. That's what I mean to say. Next, idli dosa. Idli dosa was been a staple food for the southern parts of the country, but drastically all over the world now idli dosa had become famous. So this is one of the best probiotic because it's a fermented food made out of rice and lentil, urad dal, rice and urad dal. And it's a decent source of probiotic because it's a fermented product. Along with that, it's also rich in antioxidants and vitamins. So most of the household favorite will be dosa, and when you fall sick, we go with the idli. So the thing is that we are replacing with so many things like pizza, pasta, so many processed breakfasts. I suggest stick to your roots, stick to your traditional way of eating. So many of them make thalipeeth also, right? Dokla is made. So traditional foods, you know we need to go back to the roots. That's what I always say. Now, beetroot. Most of my patients will start with ABC juice. I always suggest them. So beetroot is a great source of non-dairy probiotic because of its high fiber content. People with lactose intolerance can consume beetroot juice or raw beetroot salad to improve their gut health. While promoting the growth of the good bacteria, it will also improve the digestion and reduce constipation risk. So this I had seen in my patients too, who has been followed. I generally suggest for a week to take, but and also include, curd dip salads, grate the beetroot in a curd dip salad, you can have uh, multiple ways beetroot as a ABC juice or just as a just, pugat, as just a dry sabji also. So any form, smoothies, any form, please do have it. So generally, at least weekly, 2 to 3 times, if you have beetroot, will your small little bacteria will be healthy. So whole wheat bread. Generally, bread is not suggested. Me too, I never suggest bread to. I usually say traditional breakfast only. But it is not unhealthy food only because the way it is prepared nowadays, a lot of maida they put, and they say brown bread, they put color in it. So we are not getting the good quality bread. That's what. Unless until you look into some brands or freshly prepared and you know the bakery person and request them. But whole wheat bread also has fermented soluble fibers, which act as good source for the good bacteria. The fermentation process forms small chain of fatty acids which promote the growth of bifidobacteria and lactobacilli. So many of the households they had bought bread maker at home and they make multigrain atta wala bread and whole wheat bread they're making at home. I feel this is the right choice if you are looking for bread options. Kefir is one of the best source of probiotic. It looks like cauliflower. It's a creamy drink derived from kefir grains. It has yeast, carboxylic acid, and 61 strains of the bacteria, making it a rich source of probiotic. It also helps in improving metabolism, digestion, immunity, and managing body weight also. Kefir grains are colonies of yeast and bacteria that look like small pieces of cauliflower if you look at the picture, right? They have probiotic microorganisms that break down the lactose milk, which causes fermentation. There are two types of kefir grains, water grains that you mix with sugar water. So you make a sugar syrup and you add to that, and you can add like ginger or something, that is water based, sugar water based. The other one is milk based, milk grains that you mix with milk. To make a kefir at home, combine milk and kefir grains in a jar, cover closely and ferment it for 18 to 24 hours at the room temperature. Then strain and then refrigerate, and you can add that as a base to smoothies or cereals. You can add with fruits and have. This is very, very healthy actually. Green peas, we all know that it's rich in protein and rich in biotin, good for your hair. But still, green peas is a rare source of plant-based probiotic. Having just one serving of them can give the required probiotics for the day. Leuconostoc mesenteroids is the probiotic present in that. So this particular bacteria will help you improve your access a probiotic for your little ones in your stomach. So when it is on season, I suggest please go for it. When it is not on season, dry ones you can soak overnight and you can make teas. I need not tell so many recipes are there, right? Pickles is our traditional Indian way of eating, but other sides also they store in vinegar and they have pickling many the traditional way of making pickle, like they use this compressed oil which is very very good for our gut health, compressed oils, and they use freshly made chili powder, dhania powder, and coriander powder, and the spices they use in making everything, and they ferment. So the pickles are loved across the India. So many vegetables are used like mango, even any vegetable they use, and seasonal vegetables are used now. Mango in season, so you start seeing the mango pickles. So many vegetables are used in different parts of the country to make it. It goes through a process of fermentation, which makes it a source of good bacteria. Pickles are therefore one of the most popular probiotic rich foods in India. But those who are having high blood pressure, I said, please don't go for tests. Apples are good source. They're fantastic source of probiotics. That's what they say. And apple cider vinegar, you all must have heard. But the answer, but when you take apple cider vinegar, your teeth enamel might erode. So you need to be very careful when you're taking with respect to the quantity. And it is said that because of its quality, even the skin, the acne issues also solved. That's why apple cider vinegar and acne is linked. So they have short chain fatty acids which boost digestion and improve gut health. Additionally, it also generates favorable pH conditions which facilitates the growth of the good bacteria. So apples are costly, always 200, 300, 400 per kg, but still I say that a fantastic source of probiotic. Well, unhealthy guts and their signs. So many. So first thing you see is inflammation and sensitivity to, I eat this, I get bloating, I eat that, I cannot. So all these are reasons for your unhealthy gut. So signs like when you do not have enough probiotics. See, when you don't have proper, your dietary intake is not proper, wherein you always concentrate about some food groups and you take, it's not that. Do not have enough probiotics in your diet, there are chances that you might experience all these signs. So facing some stomach issues like bloating, aches, constipation, diarrhea, right? And women, you see a lot of urinary tract infections, yeast, that is bacterial vaginal infections, you see a lot. And people you see struggling with acne, eczema, psoriasis, and constantly feeling that lethargic and that experience that fatigueness, feeling tired, suppressed immunity, constant anxiety, mood swing issues, all these things, your gut, that's what we say now, very, very important for us. So constipation issues, everything you will face, right? So the benefits of the probiotics for the women, the UTI and yeast infections will come down, right? Because UTI and yeast infections, which are very common in women, result in the imbalance of vaginal microbe. So research says that women with less number of lactobacilli in their microbe are more prone to such infections, right? So in such cases, probiotic foods will help you to restore the balance of the bacteria and help fight the infection against causing bacteria or whatever that bacteria, you can chase it away. And also helps clearer and glowing skin. So poor gut health can result in gut dysbiosis. Means dysbiosis is nothing but dysfunction. So causes inflammation. So skin conditions. So if you want to fight the acne on your skin, assess your diet and check what you're missing. Are you taking probiotic every day? A simple thing. Are you taking curd? If you're not taking curd and you're intolerant to that, other so many I have given, any one thing you can include, right? In your diet every day. Every day you should eat. That's very important, right? And consuming foods naturally high in probiotic will help you reduce the inflammation, improve intestinal permeability, and balance the gut mind. I told that picture na, how it will act on our intestine, how the gut microbe will maintain. So naturally, eventually lead to healthy looking skin you will get. All right. Even probiotic foods improve your digestive system, boost metabolism, right? Indigestion is usually the result of the low good bacteria in your lower intestine. That is the small intestine. Having probiotics can improve it. So it helps reduce your bloating, gas, and constipation. Fertility is also linked, since having good gut health is directly linked with vaginal infections. If you balance the vaginal microbe, the microbe also affects the estrogen levels. Thus, probiotic supplements or the foods can help you manage the conditions developed due to inflammation and will definitely improve your fertility, right? Even people will complain of the odor, vaginal odor, all these things, everything is linked. Everything starts from your gut only. Okay, so nice. Right. So here, symbiotics. So what are symbiotics? Combining both probiotics and prebiotics. See, prebiotics I have told, probiotics I told. combining, like, like oatmeal with banana and blueberries and all. Asparagus you can have with oatmeal or any vegetable combination, and taking a kefir base that you can do. And you can have some smoothies also. These things, will uh, improve your gut health, right? So you have symbiotic supplements also are available containing specific strains of probiotics and prebiotics available. But I am here to tell you that why go for supplements when you get something very easy and simple ones, right? So examples I already told, like yogurt, curd, kefir, fruits and vegetables, whole grains, all these things will definitely help you to improve your gut. So one recipe I had given here, like unsweetened whole kefir milk or coconut kefir, how you add what you want to add, and apple with skin on, dandelions. If you don't like dandelions, or if you're not able to get it, you can any greens will do, spinach also will do, a banana, jumbo oats, flax seeds. All these things you can blend and make a smoothie. Yummy, yummy, right? And smoothies when you can take, you can have. Before going for your workouts, 10:30, 11, that is mid morning or evening, whenever you feel hungry, you want to increase your fluid intake, smoothies as a breakfast option also you can take. Postbiotics, we are done with prebiotics, probiotics, symbiotics. The postbiotics are nothing but byproducts, you know. So probiotics will have live beneficial bacteria, and symbiotics are a combination of both pro and prebiotics. And prebiotics is the food for the probiotics, right? So prebiotic, we have to use it with probiotics. So prebiotic will help the probiotics, live bacteria. It will help to give a good gut microbiota, right? So postbiotics is nothing but is a byproducts, right? When these two combine, pre and post, when they combine, you get a byproduct, that is enzymes, protein, peptides, lipids, polysaccharides, organic acids, all these things will form, right? These are postbiotics. So these are all very, very important for health boosting functioning in our psychobiotics. Psychobiotics is a special class of probiotics which will enhance your mental wellness, like mood uplifting. Like when you have some chamomile tea or any herbal tea, when you have, your mood will uplift. So other things like, onions, lettuce, cabbage, apples, banana, fermented fruits like sauerkraut, kefir, kombucha, all these things will come under that. But generally, which will uplift your mental well-being, like when you take a herbal tea, your mood will uplift. Certain food when you eat, you know, some people will say now when you eat that food, you feel very nice and energetic, right? Biryani. Yeah, I'm just giving some examples. So biotics are explained, right? Prebiotics, what is it? Carbohydrate, mostly fiber, and purpose is fuel for probiotics. Probiotics are the live microorganisms of beneficial bacteria. So what it will do? Promote microbial balance and diversity in the gut and reduce the pathogens. Postbiotics, what they are the metabolites. They are the byproducts of this pre and pro. So help prevent diseases, promote overall health and well-being. Symbiotics, combination of pro and prebiotics. This also will maximize the benefit of the gut health. Now, antibiotics. Wow, everybody knows about this. When it will be given, they are medicines. It will be given orally or through injections, even intravenous also sometimes given, or fight bacterial infections in people. They work by killing the bacteria and making it hard for the bacteria to grow and multiply. So, when you have some bacterial infection, antibiotics are given generally for 7 days, 14 days they give. So, this will kill the bad bacteria. But what it will do, it will suppress the good bacteria also. So that's why after the antibiotic dosage, what will happen after 7 days or 2 weeks? You don't feel like eating, your tongue will not find any taste. So many complaints, right? Yeah, antibiotic effect. That's what we see. So generally, it is very important to restore gut health after antibiotics. How do you do it? Of course, fiber-rich foods, pre and probiotics you need to take, polyphenols, omega-3 fatty acids, plant proteins, hydration, and also you should do some physical activity, move your body, and sleep and relaxation is also important. What you need to avoid: stress, highly processed foods, sugars, artificial sweeteners, alcohol, imbalanced diet. So healthy diet you need to have. That's very, very important, right? So let's restore the health, gut health. So there are 5 R's to maintain your gut health. So remove what? Anything which is allergic to you. You are intolerant, that has to be removed. And environmental pollutants, stress, all these things you have to remove to keep your gut health, right? And replace. Replace is something like the food which you take and you will get more acidity, more inflamed. Like when you take some too much of spicy food, acidity happens. And sometimes you take too much of oily food, unhealthy oily food also matters a lot. Outside they use reused oils. So whatever is triggering you to get the acidity, bloating, gas, inflammation, you need to remove it. You have to replace it with healthy stuff. Like instead of refined oil, go with a compressed oil like that. And renoculate. Renoculate with probiotics, prebiotics, and symbiotics. Very important. Repair. Promote your gut healing with the key nutrients and vitamins and zinc, which is very important. Generally, because with vitamin C and zinc, what the doctor suggests, along with the antibiotics, because to restore the gut health, very, very important. So whatever the bad bacteria is with antibiotic, it will kill and suppress. So, but again, the gut flora, microflora has to improve, and the good bacteria, the little ones, has to start working. For that, you need to include your pre and probiotics, and also to repair the gut lining, you need to have nutrients like vitamins and minerals, mainly vitamin C and zinc plays a vital role. And rebalance. So rebalance is like sleep well, 7 to 9 hours of sleep, exercise, some amount of movement, physical movement is very important. Meditation, yoga will be very good. Work-life balance, like 12 hours you work, come back home, you hardly eat and you hardly sleep. Even after coming home, also bring your office work and do. This is not balance. Work-life balance is very important. And even on your week offs and even on your holidays, also taking work, don't do that. And stress, you need to bring it down. And very, very important, like that is what is health, right? So you need to maintain your physical, mental, social well-being. So this can be done through your proper lifestyle. That is very important. So there are plenty of synthetic supplements are there, probiotics, symbiotics. You get supplements with particular strains, so lactobacilli or bifidobacter. I suggest being dietitian, go for which is easily available on our daily basis. So go for healthy one and keep your gut healthy, and say yes to naturally available foods, not the synthetic ones, unless until it is very, very emergency that you need to go with it. So you can ask me being dietitian, your dietitian Anuradha. So you can ask me any questions. Queries will be answered. So you want to improve your gut at AJC Nutrition and Hey, I am there. Our team is there to help you improve your gut. So go for your healthy gut. See the man how relaxed, how happily he is lying in the couch. So I want you all to keep smiling and away from your gut health issues like bloating, constipation, flatulence throughout the day, gas. All these issues will be resolved very easily. For that, we need to understand your lifestyle, your mindful habits from morning to night, and inculcate, and your tolerance also we need to see. So me at AJC, I'm there to help you out. So you book an appointment, and I am there to help you out. Yeah, all the best. Thank you.